All right, happy Wisdom Wednesday. This is Dina with Tarot to the Truth, and I'm going to do a Wisdom Wednesday spread and elemental. I'll do both an Akashic record spread for the week. Really what we're working on, I hope you're working on some meditation. Detoxing is really coming up. I talk a little bit more about that on Wisdom Wednesdays. I like to really focus on what you're doing as far as your health. What are you doing as far as, I'm sorry, the glasses are reflecting the sunlight. What are you doing to spiritually detox and spiritually bring in the energy and cleanse your cells? These are important things that you need to do for spiritual health. And I do a lot of bathing with the salts. I'm detoxing, do a lot of teas. I grow my own teas. You want to really be careful with the teas when you are getting them. Like I live in the city and I do have fluoridated water. So that's one thing you want to make sure that you are, if you're growing your own herbs, that you're going to make teas. I do oregano and rosemary. I grow my own spearmint and peppermint. I forage for some of the teas that I get, foraging for catnip and as well as some dandelion tea here coming in the spring as soon as the green grass. Some of you have green grass and probably have some dandelions. So pick up some, make some sun dandelion tea. There's lots of recipes out there on the web. Maybe that's something that I'll do. I do have a Hippie Palooza coming up this May where we're going to do some foraging, we're going to do some pyramid building and some energy work. So that's something that I hope to share with you guys coming in May. And so it's going to be our first adventure for that. And I'm very excited. So winged messengers is what we're getting for the first place, the Queen of Scrolls, which is really exciting. I've never actually drawn, I've had these cards for about a year. I don't think I've ever drawn the Queen of Scrolls. So for this Wisdom Wednesday energy, like I said, this is a heavy hitting day. Capricorn has just, the moon is in the sign of Capricorn, I believe. Anyways, something is aspecting Capricorn today. So it is making sure that we are coming out of that dreamy Piscean era and going into getting things done, which has been difficult to focus this last week, I think. I mean, I've been working on some classes that I've been taking, definitely teaching myself how to be better at meditation. I'm actually succeeding in it with the Gemini Leo mind combination. Sitting still has not been my skill set, but I have discovered Qigong for the air signs. I think that's really great. If you are water, sometimes the Kundalini is a really great thing to do, especially if you've got Venus high in your chart. The Kundalini is a great way to detox, to meditate while you're doing something. So for those of you who have difficulty sitting still and doing the meditation, those are things that you should try because they're really awesome for detoxing your body. They're going to ground you. And right now, with all of the magnetic energy coming into the earth, it's a good way to ground. Try to do some Wim Hof breathing to alkalize your body, especially if you're feeling sick. And maybe some of those cold showers, long hot baths with the salt, do some saunas, some skin brushing. These are all ways to detox yourself while meditating, always setting an intention, always having an intention when you detox. Infuse the water that you drink. Use Himalayan sea salt in your water. That helps to cleanse the cells. Try not to put poisons into your body. These are things that you want to help to expand your cells, help them to turn over and to be healthy. This is what you want to do. Oh, I put them in the sun. I think I've shared with you that I live in the north. Living in the north means that I see very little of the sun during January and February. And the sun, it's so beautiful here. Like, I just feel like it's washing me. So I'm loving to spend some time in the sun. I put my tarot deck actually in the sun. Yes, the moon cleanses it with the energy. Yes, I had it in the full moon energy too, and I did my full moon ceremony, but my spring cleaning, I put everything outside. I let it freeze. I let it sit in the sun because it's a great detoxifier as well. It is the spring equinox this week. Let me see. Spring equinox is, I have to look it up here. Oh, the 19th, 20th, and the 21st. We got the new moon on the 21st. So lots of energy coming in. And then feeling kind of feisty Friday and Saturday with that Aries coming in. Until the 17th, we're still feeling that Gemini, which controls our speaking, is coming out of the shadow of a long-standing retrograde. So some of that heavy weight is going to feel heavy all the way through this week. Try to go with the flow. Try to go with the flow through this weekend, through into next Tuesday, and really focus on yourself. Continue focusing on yourself. You're probably going to see some things coming about, just like the banking is coming about. It could be a distraction. Do what you feel is right, but don't do anything out of fear. So if you're fearing losing your money and you want to go pull it all out, that's probably not the right choice. So be a rebel. Go against your fear. Try to find a safe place. Know that everything's going to come out in the end, and know that everything is coming out in the end. You've got 3 really great things that are happening this week, just in the energy alone, and it's going to feel good to celebrate this new year, the spring equinox, and the new moon coming in with the new moon ceremonies and the new you. If you check out my new moon, my equinox Akashic record reading, that was really fun. It really reflected the new you and the new creativity for it. So I'm gonna see if I got 2 more cards here from the tarot deck, and then I will share. I bent one. Share with what we're doing here. So I love the Akashic record read for this next week of this energy. So this Wednesday through next Wednesday is what this read really is for. I just wanted to kind of talk to you about detoxing and getting some of those physical blocks out of your way so that you are feeling better, so that you're healing. It takes about 30 days for the cells to fully turn over, kind of a full moon cycle. So if you've been working on healing, and then now your body's telling you to do certain things, keep doing it. Make sure that you have spiritual practices that you are working into. And I'm just hoping one more card here. One more card for the energy of this week, Wednesday to Wednesday. So lots of messages from the outer world. Whew. All right, so I just got 2 clarifiers for it. So we are going to, winged messengers are coming in. So be in tune with the energy that's coming in. Clarify your third eye. A lot of people have been sneezing. Their sinuses have been draining. You want to do some facial massage to open up those passages so that your third eye can drain. Do some metal detoxifications. That's why I think we're working on these detoxers. So get the metal out, stop drinking fluoride water. There's a lot of things that you can do to clear the third eye. And we got the Queen of Scrolls. She's on the box of my Akashic records. So that's a very feminine energy. It's very loving and embracing. Scrolls is knowledge, allowing that Akashic record knowledge to come in and embrace us. Remember, the Akashic record is the 8th chakra. So reaching high, if you're an air sign, you probably have access to the Akashic records. You just got to trust that flow. And we are the light of the world, the light of the world. Be the light in the world. if your gift through the day is just making eye contact with another human being and making them feel like they exist in this world, like they're grounded, like somebody else noticed them, that is a gift that you can just give people as you pass by. Just genuinely being in your space. Of course, you have to honor, I mean, I'm one of those people that can talk to just about anybody, so I have to remember to honor that. But it just broke my heart when I heard that so many people live in the big city and they walk and get their groceries and they never really connect eyes with another human being and they feel lonely. And so that statistic really haunts me. And I just implore each of you to be that light of the world, be that light in the world. So I drew the Three of Pentacles, which is the sign of foundation, building a solid foundation. And ironically, our finances are kind of falling apart, but they've been kind of rocky since '08. And I think I've shared with you guys that in '08, I was a part of that fall. I wanted to say corruption, but that's the wrong, maybe it's the right word. And then ironically, the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So that energy four of Cups. I'm not even how to count. So the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So we're working towards a stable time. We're getting offered things that we aren't necessarily seeing. Things are happening that we aren't seeing. And so just trust in the universe. Listen to your winged messengers. They're coming in. Be the light of the world. And make sure you're studying and detoxing and taking care of yourself. This is Dina. Happy Wednesday.